I'll ask you about another issue. It's reported in the Herald Sun today that the new government, the Abbott government, is employing a number of ex-federal police, not local police, to take on bikies, thugs on building industry sites. I have heard reports and concern from some police in Victoria in the past that they are concerned that criminal elements within the bikie gangs are infiltrating the building industry. Do you believe that's correct?
Yes. I've got no doubt that's correct. We've got intelligence which indicates that people related to bikies or OMCGs have been selling drugs on some building sites. That's pretty clear to us. We've seen some evidence in the last 12 months or so where people who are identified as members of OMCGs been in and around picket lines.
Outlaw motorcycle gangs, they're at the picket lines.
In and around picket lines. So this can be very, very intimidating for people. It's enormously worrying for me and our organisation. So I'm looking forward to the ABCC getting up and running, and I would assume that we'll have the legislation in place that will allow us to share intelligence with the ABCC, and again this will be another front we can open up on bikies.
So what's the ABCC?
Oh, sorry, the Australian Building Construction Commission. This is the commission that's been announced today, which will be re-established. So
and are you, at the moment, you're not able to share intelligence?
Well, they don't exist.
But with such bodies.
So, I would expect that the legislation will establish them as a law enforcement agency, and if that's the case, we'll be able to share a whole host of information with them, which will give them some insights into some of the challenges.
Why do you believe that the motorcycle gangs are interested in the building industry?
Well, Neil, there's always this piece about bikies being involved in enforcement and threats and the like, and every now and again we'll hear anecdotes about that happening on some construction sites.
So are they part of the official union movement?
I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought there'd be a union silly enough to actually be clearly identified with them, but there's enough evidence around for us to suspect that there's certainly some loose affiliations.
So are they going in as enforcers or as drug dealers using building sites?
Well, certainly the intelligence that we're aware of is that there's some drug dealing going on. So we're well across that, and there's some work occurring around that. But recent trends of seeing people in T-shirts identifying themselves as belonging to particular outlaw motorcycle gangs is very, very worrying when they start turning up at building sites, turning up and talking to senior union officials. It's intimidating to people, and it's extremely worrying to me and my people when you see these sort of relationships develop.